Good. Shall we proceed with that session today? Yesterday we discussed about, let's take a quick recap of what we have discussed yesterday. Let's take a quick recap of what we have discussed yesterday. Features of Python we were discussing. Features of Python we were discussing. In this, we have already discussed about interpreted programming language. What does that mean? What does that mean? As I've told you, whatever file we'll save, we need to save the file with the .py extension. And whenever we execute the Python program, two processes takes place internally. One is a compilation process and second is an execution process. Now, when we talk about the compilation process, the Python source code submitted to the Python compiler, which is read by the source code, check for the errors, verify for the syntaxes, and if no error found, then the Python compiler converts it into the intermediate code called bytecode with an extension .pyc, which is an internal process. And if the error code found, then the error is displayed on the console. After that, in execution process, the PVM reads the Python intermediate code line by line and convert it into the machine understandable language. That is a binary code, and it is read by the OS and processor, and finally it gives result. So as I've told you, what is PVM? It is a Python virtual machine. It is a program in Python software whose role is to read line by line of bytecode and convert it into the machine understandable code. So this was the chart in which we can see whichever, like I have saved one file with the sum.py. The Python compiler read the source code line by line, and if error found, it will display the error. If no error found, it will convert it into the bytecode, which is sum.pyc. After that, it read it line by line. The PVM execution process takes place. It reads line by line the bytecode and convert it into the binary code, which is read by the OS and gives result. Right? After that, we are discussing about the high-level programming language. How is this a high-level programming language? Now, we have two types of programming languages, low-level and high-level. In low-level programming language, we cannot convert the binary, octal, and hexadecimal data into the decimal format. It is not understandable. Low-level programming language is not understandable by the programmer and end user. But if we talk about the high-level programming language, if we'll save any file with the binary format, with the octal format or hexadecimal, we can actually convert it into the decimal number system automatically, which is understandable by the programmer and end user. I have given the examples also. Do you want me to give it right now? Do you want me to give you the examples right now? Again? No response? No need. Very good. Let's proceed further. Students, there was some confusion. We have 5 demo sessions, and after that, from the 6th demo session, the link will be changed. We have 5 demo sessions, not the 3. So this session will continue tomorrow, and after that, it will be continued either on Saturday or on Monday. Okay. Let's proceed further. Now, this is a robust programming language because of its exception handling. Exception is what? Runtime error of the program are called exceptions. Exceptions by default generates the technical error messaging. And exception handling means process of converting the technical error messages into user-friendly error messages is called exception handling. If the Python programmer uses exception handling, the program becomes robust. Extensible because it gives its programming facility to the other languages also, like C++, which means Python code can also be run in the C++, Java, and all. Python is one of the extensible programming language. Embedded Python programming can call the other languages coding segment for fastest execution also. Like it can call C programming code. It can call C programming code also. Now, extensive support for third-party APIs, as the Python libraries can do many tasks and operations and enable to perform the complex operations. In order to solve such complex operations more easily and quickly, it takes the help of third-party APIs, such as NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, SciPy, and Scikit. We'll discuss about it later. In the last, we'll discuss about this in the last of the session. Now, after that, we discussed about the identifiers and literals in Python. Identifiers and literals. Now, what do we understand by literals? Literals are the values passing through the Python program. So programmatically, whenever we write any Python program, we must enter the inputs, which are called literals of the values or the values. Hence, all types of values are called the literals. In Python program, we have 5 types of literals: integer literal, floating point literal, str literal, boolean literal, and collection literal. Identifiers, whenever we make any input, they are stored in the main memory by allocating sufficient amount of memory space with the help of data type. So in order to process the data which was stored in the main memory, what happens is programmer makes us to identify the value stored in the memory space, which is named by the identifiers. So the value of identifiers are changing by verifying during program execution, and they are called the variables. So all type of inputs or literals must be stored in the form of variables, and all the variables are called objects. Now, a variable is an identifier whose value can be changed during the execution of the program. Rules, as I've told you yesterday, the variable name is a combination of alphabets, digits, and a special symbol underscore only. And first letter of variable should be either with an alphabet or underscore, not the digit. Like if I write 1 A B C, it is invalid. Sal 1 2 3, it is valid. Underscore is also valid. $sal is equal to 4.5. This is invalid. In case if I write underscore 1 2 3, it is valid. So please understand that whatever we write, either it should start with the alphabet or the special symbol, which is known as the underscore, then only it will be valid. But if we start with the digit or any other symbol, it will be not valid. No special symbols are allowed. No special symbols are allowed within variable name except underscore only. Hash is used for commenting purpose. As I've shown you yesterday also, salary is equal to 45. But if I write employee salary is equal to 5.6, it is not acceptable because here we are using the special symbol, that is space. Sal hash employee is equal to 56. although I'm writing this, but as I've told you, the hash is used for commenting purpose. Salary will be printed 45 only. Okay, so please remember that variable A is not defined here. So what will it will be invalid. A hash sal, if we'll write variable A is not defined earlier, we will get the name error. No keywords can be used like else, if, even if else one can be used, underscore if can be used, but if we'll write, please remember else only and if only, that is not acceptable. Okay. Integer is equal to 67. It is valid because all class name are not the keywords. All the variable names are case sensitive, so we can write it any of the cases. Now, it is always recommended to use a friendly variable name, like total salary of an employee is equal to 45. It is valid but not recommended. So if I write total underscore sal underscore employee is equal to 45, it is understood also, understandable also, valid and recommended also. So now, after the recap, let's proceed with the data types in Python. Shall we proceed? Shall we proceed? Good. Now, when we are discussing about, any of the student has raised the hand? Let's discuss about the data science. Now, when we are talking about the data science in Python, purpose of data science is to allocate sufficient amount of memory space for storing the values or literals in the main memory of computer. So we all know what is the main memory, which is the main memory of computer, RAM, right? In Python program, we have 14 data types. 14 data types, which are also known as classes and which are classified into 6 categories. 14 data types are classified into 6 categories. Now, first category is fundamental category data type, sequence category data type, list category data type, set category data type, dict, and none type data type, none category data type. In that, we have six categories and 14 data types. These are the 6 categories, and we have 14 data types. So in order to understand, let's start with the fundamental category data type, in which we have int, float, bool, and complex. In which we have int means integer value, float means floating point value, bool, and then complex. So let's proceed. Now, integer is one of the predefined class and treated as a fundamental category data type. Purpose of int data type, what will it do? It will store the integer data or integral data or whole numbers. Means numbers without decimal places. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. Let's take A is equal to 300 or 200. Someone wanted to ask something? You cannot hear me. Am I audible to rest of the students? Am I audible to rest of the students? Please re-log in who is unable to hear me. Okay. You did the same. Am I audible to you now? Good. Now, as we are discussing about the integer value, purpose of integer data is to store the integer data, integral data, or whole number, means number without decimal places. Now, let's take A is equal to 200, B is equal to minus 345. Now, C is equal to 0. Now, if I write print A, type of A, just a second. B is equal to, C is equal to, now print A. C, class int. Now print B. Print B, comma, type of B. Got it? Now print C, comma, type of C. So what type of data it is? This is a class int. See, we can see this is a class int. So this is also, int is one of the predefined class which comes under the fundamental category data type. A is equal to 200, B is equal to minus 345. Although it is a negative integer value, but it will be displayed as a integer value. Now let me show you one more example. A is equal to 12, B is equal to 24, C is equal to A plus B. Now print A, type of A, print B, type of B, print C, type of C. It's added now. It's added now. Right? Now let's take A is equal to minus 12, B is equal to minus 45, C is equal to A plus B. Now let's take print A, type of A, print B, type of B, and print C. Minus 57 is printed. Okay. Now within int data, we can also store different type of number system data. How many type of number system data do we have? How many type of number system data do we have, students? Tell me. We have different number system data. One is a decimal number system data. Let me write it here only. A decimal number system data. Now, B is equal to binary number system data. Third, if we talk about, is octal number system data. And D is equal to hexadecimal number system data. right? So we have in integer value, we have this four different number system data. Now let's talk about the decimal number system data. Let's talk about the decimal number system data. When we talk about decimal number system data, see, it is one of the default number system understandable by the people. This number system contains the following digits: 0 to 9. 0 to 9. This is a default number system. Total digits are 10. So base is equal to 10. So all the base 10 literals are called the decimal number system data. Is this clear? All the base 10 literals are called decimal number system data. Now, binary number system data. This number system data understandable by the OS and processors during execution. This number system contains the digits 0 and 1 only. So total digits are 2. Base is 2. In Python programming, binary data must be represented or stored in the variable preceded with 0b, either in the lowercase or 0b in the uppercase. Syntax for this is variable name is equal to 0b binary data, or we can write 0b in the uppercase binary data. Even we store binary data, the Python programming environment will convert the binary data into the decimal value. Let's take and go ahead and take the example. Let's take A is equal to. Now, as I'm following the syntax, See, variable name is A, 0b, it's 0b, 1110. Now, print A, type of A. See, this is 14 in class int. Now, even if I'll write bin binary format of 14, if I'll write, I will get this output. Is this clear? Is this clear? Now, if I'll write A is equal to 0b in capital format, 0b, now 1111. Now, print A, type of A. First of all, 15. This is a class int. Now, bin of 15. Clear to everyone? Now, if I write C is equal to 0b 1010 plus 0b 1111. Now, print C. It's 25. It's 25. Now, if I write A is equal to 0b 01011012, I'll get the error. 2 in binary literal. 2 in binary literal. Is this clear to everyone? No response? Not clear. Why so? Why so, dear? Do you want me to make you understand how is this taking place? How actually it is converting it into the decimal format? No answer. Please make me, if you want. Rehman wanted to ask me the question. Okay. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, it is clear. Understood.
It's understood. But some of the students are still saying that it's not clear to them. That is why I am asking. No issues. We'll proceed with the octal and hexadecimal. In case you have any query, at that time we'll proceed. Okay, I'll make you understand the number system. Okay, fine. Let's proceed further. Now, let's go ahead with the octal number system data. Now, when we talk about the octal number system data, just a minute, students, let me proceed. Then I'll clear your doubts. Let me proceed first. Now, after the binary number system data, let's talk about the octal number system data. This number system data is used in microprocessor 8086. Microprocessor programming 8086. This number system data contains the following digits, that is 0 to 7. 0 to 7. So total digits are 8. So base is 8. Base is 8. Like base 10, we have decimal number system data. Base 2, we have the binary number system data. Base 8 is octal number system data. Now, in Python programming, octal data must represent or store with the 0O or 0O in the uppercase. 0O in the uppercase. Variable name is equal to, again, syntax is variable name is equal to 0O or 0O. Even we store the octal number system data, Python programming will convert it into the octal number system to decimal number system data. Now let me write A is equal to 0O123. Now print E type of A. See, it's converted. It's converted. Now if I'll write oct of 83, got it? Got it? Now, let me write oct of. Now I'm using 0B. See, 0B 1110. That is 0016. Now, A is equal to, if I write A is equal to, let me write 0O. 0O. Now I am using 129. Sorry, not 3. 129. C. This time we'll get the error. Invalid digit 9. Even if we write A is equal to 0O 218. Syntax 7. In spite of this, if I write 7. Now print A, type of A, we get the output. We'll get the output. It will automatically convert it into the decimal number system data, which is understandable by the end user. Got it. Thank you. Okay. Now let's proceed. Let's proceed with the hexadecimal number system data. This number system data used in the OS. As we were telling you The octal number system data is used in microprocessor programming, that is 8086. But when we talk about the hexadecimal system data, it is used in the development of OS. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What all the hexadecimal, see, in the hexadecimal system data, the data used in, it is used in development of OS, I'm sorry. This number system contains the following digit 0 to 9 plus A, B, C, D, E, F, where A will be considered as 10, B will be considered as 11, C will be considered as 12, D as 13, E as 14, F as 15. So total digits are 16. Total digits are 16. Like here we have mentioned 15. I forgot to mention in the table 0 also. 0 also. Now, the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After this, A, B, C, D, E, F. So when we convert it into the decimal number system data, we have 1 till 9. A will be 10, B will be 11, C will be 12, D will be 13, E will be 14, and F will be 15. So total digits are 16. That is why the base is 16. So all the base 16 data is a hexadecimal number system. In Python programming, hexadecimal number system must be represented or stored in the variable with 0x or 0x in uppercase. Syntax: variable name is equal to 0x hexadecimal data or 0x hexadecimal data. Even we store the hexadecimal data, the Python programming will convert it into the decimal format. Let's go ahead. A is equal to 0x, 0x, let me write AC. Now, print A, type of A. Got it? Now, A is equal to 0x, 0x. Now, I'm using B, 1, 2, 3. Now, print A, C. Got it. Now, if I'll write 0x, A is equal to, sorry, A is equal to 0x BEE. Now print A, it's converted. In spite of this, if I write, in spite of this, if I write BEER, I'll get the error. Invalid hexadecimal literal, because we have till F, not the R. Now, if I'll write A is equal to 0x is equal to 0x space, or I can write FACE. Now print A, type of A, it's converted. It's converted. Now I wanted to show you something. I wanted to show you something, that how actually this number system is taking place. In order to make you understand, I'm just showing you so that it will be easier for you to understand how the conversion is taking place. I'll paste this conversion, the number system data, with you guys, so that it will be easier for you to understand that how is this taking place. This is a binary number system data to decimal, then octal number system data to decimal, then hexadecimal number system to decimal number system format. How is this taking place? I'll paste this for you for better understanding. Will you be able to manage? Is that okay with you guys? I'll paste that in after this also. In case you have any problem, you can always mail me on my mail ID, that is ritu.logiclabs. I'm mentioning it again, @gmail.com. So please, in case of any query, you can mail me always. Okay, so let's proceed with the float format now. Now, when we talk about the float format, what do we understand by that? Float format, what do we understand by that? Students, float is one of the predefined class and treated as a sequence category data type. Purpose of float data type is to store the real constant values or the floating point values. Floating point values means numbers with decimal places. Now, if I write A is equal to 12.34, now print A, type of A. See, this is a class float. Now, A is equal to 1.2, B is equal to 3.4. Now, C is equal to A plus B. Now, print A, type of A, print B, just a second. Print C, type of C. C. Got it. Got it. Even if I'll write A is equal to 12.34 and B is equal to minus 45.67 and print A, type of A, print B, type of B, and print C, type of C. C. Although I have not mentioned it. Just a second. Just a second. Now C, just let me repeat it. C is equal to A plus B. Got it? Float data system does not support binary, octal, and hexadecimal system data. Okay? Float system does not support binary, octal, and hexadecimal number system. By default, it only supports the decimal number system only. Like if I write A is equal to 0B 1110.0B 1111. See, invalid decimal literal. If I write A is equal to 0023.00, let me write 56. Invalid decimal system. Okay. Now, if we talk about the float data type, it also stores scientific notation by of floating point value. It also stores the scientific notation of the floating point value. An advantage of scientific notation of floating type values is that it takes the less memory space. It takes the less memory space. Now, how does it happen? How does it happen? Now, let me take A is equal to 3E2. A is equal to 3E2. Now, what will happen? E is an exponential here. Please remember, E is an exponential here. Now, if I write print A, type of A, it does not mean, please remember, it is not a hexadecimal number system data. This is known as, as I've told you, that this is a exponential form. This is an exponential form or scientific notation of floating point values. Okay, now if I write A is equal to 10E minus 3 Now print A, type of A, see, it will move to the left side. It will move to the left side. Now, if I write A is equal to 0.000000, now 4. Now, print A, type of A, C, 4E minus 41. 4E minus 41. It is saving the memory space. We need not to write it. Is this clear, students? Is this clear to everyone? Yes. Very good. Can you explain one more time? Okay, sure. Definitely. Let's take some digit like A is equal to no, you need not to memorize these. You need not to memorize these, dear. You should be aware of, but you need not to memorize it. Yes, please unmute yourself, Rahman.
What is exponent data type?
Exponential here is, it is C. We are writing C. We are writing A is equal to, A is a variable, writing 0.000 till 4. I was not aware of how much values I have added. See, in order to save the memory space, it will convert it into minus. See, it's why it is minus, because it is going to be, because it's 0 point. It is a 0 point. When I was adding, it's plus 2, 3E2, we are getting at the right side. And when it is on the left side, 0 point is already there. At that time, we are getting 41. Okay, so you must have understood why it is 41, because we have 41 zeros. We have 41 zeros. Let me explain it one more time. It will be easier for you. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. It is a scientific notation, dear. This is a scientific notation. Let's go ahead. Now I'm writing A is equal to, let me write 34, or let me write 3E, sorry, 3E8. Now, print A, type of A. 8 values are added here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It will convert it into the floating point value. But in case if I write A is equal to 3E minus 8, it will come to the left side. minus 0.8. It is saving the memory space. It is saving the memory space. Now, in case if I write A is equal to 0.0008 or 38. Now print A. 3.8 E minus 13. Why? Because it converted it into the decimal number system, floating point value. 3 is here and 0.8 E. 8 is here and minus 13. Exponential minus 13. Once you'll practice, you'll come to know about it. Once you'll practice, you'll come to know about it. Is this clear? Students, is this clear? Don't get confused. In case you have any queries, we'll discuss this tomorrow again. We'll discuss it tomorrow again. In case you have any query, when we'll take the recap, we'll discuss it tomorrow again. Will that be fine? So that's all for the session today. Okay. Rahman wanted to ask me the question again. Please unmute yourself.
Yeah, understood. It is exponent, right?
Yes.
In the zero, we need to count. Yeah.
Yes. We need not to count the zero. Okay.
Okay, the digits we need to count.
Digit we need to count, and whatever the zeros are will be converted to the exponential format.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Fine.
you.
So in case of any support, I'll help you out. With this, we are done with the session today. With this, we are done with the session today. Any questions you can ask me right now, or we'll discuss in the next session. The next session. Will that be okay with you guys? Good. Students, only 2 days are left. Only 2 demo sessions are left. So please enroll yourself as early as possible. As early as possible. Okay, so that you won't be able to miss. And today, also, whatever we have discussed, you will get the PDF of that. You will get the PDF. Right now, you're getting the recordings. I'm sure you're getting the recordings only. How big is this class? This class is of 40 days, Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, because we will be proceeding from basics to advanced. Basics to advanced. This class will be of 40 days. Kamal. Yes, Kamal. Please unmute yourself.
So you mentioned this as data science in Python. So we are discussing the data types here. So is
Yes.
there any data science with this or the data types? So just
Right
confusion.
now we are discussing the data types. See, data types, because if you will not understand, you won't be able to, because these are the basics, you won't be able to run the programs. Later on, we'll get confused. Okay, I've told you that if you want to become a data scientist, you need to have the knowledge of Python programming language. That is what I've said.
Okay, that's why it's named as data science in Python. Okay,
Yes,
got it.
yes.
So I was thinking in a different way of what is the data science that has been implemented in the
No,
Python.
no, nothing like that.
Got it, yeah.
Okay, if you want to become a data like data scientist, or if you want to go ahead with the data analytics also, you need to have the knowledge of Python programming.
No, even the AI, mission, ML, everything we need to
Yes,
find.
yes, everywhere you need Python nowadays. Okay, anything else?
And one last question. So, do you provide anything for the practice of the session purpose,
Yes,
like how
definitely.
we do the basic programming, like how to start with the Hello World program?
Yes. But after clearing this, when we'll start the programming from 12th or 13th session. After that, depending on you, after that, from the 19th session, when we'll start the programming, I'll give you the programs for practice.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
give you the programs for practice also. I'll give
Ah.
you the questions, the interview questions also, and programs also for practicing.
Okay, got it. That's
Okay?
all. Thank you.
Okay, fine. So anyone else if anyone else want to ask anything? Yes, Eva, today is my first day. Where can I see the previous recordings? It's in the group only. Contact our team. Stephen, contact our team at the mail ID is support@logiclabstech.com. Contact them. They will support you. I'll show you rest. I'll show you the details. You can contact them anytime. They will provide you each and everything. Okay? Let me show you that. Just a second. I'll show you the details. You'll get the recordings also. Just a second. Let me show you. See, you can join our community group also, where you will get all the updations. Okay, you paid, but I only see day 1 uploaded. Don't you worry, day 2 and day 3 will also be uploaded. Okay, it's mentioned first 3 sessions will be free to attend. No, it's first 5 sessions will be free to attend. Okay, first 5 sessions will be free to attend. Please note down these numbers or note down this email ID. You can contact our support team. They will help you out with that. They are available 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday to Saturday. Logic Lab support team is available. And in case you want to contact me, you can contact me also. Please follow us on social media. That is www.logiclabstech.com. This is our website. This is our Telegram group. This is a Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You can always contact us here also. Okay? Anything else I can help you with? Once the student will pay, will get the PDF of whatever we have discussed in the session. So that will be all. Okay, thank you, students. Till then, take care of yourself. Goodbye. Have a nice evening and have a nice day for the people who have day. And for the students who have night, it's good night for them. Take care.